Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about Monaco Millionaire by some guy who doesn't even reveal his name. And I'm going to tell you whether you should get this or not. I have a history in trading myself, so I do have a fair idea of what I'm talking about. The first thing I want you to know is that trading binary options is a legitimate deal and you can actually do it. But you need to be aware of a few things before you carry on. I'm going to tell you why I think you should stay away from this program. And I'm going to get into that in just a bit. I first want to tell you also that I'm going to give you some options or some alternatives at the end of this video if this isn't for you. All right. If you absolutely want to get involved with this type of thing, I'll tell you how to do that near the end of this video. It won't be very long, but let's get into it. All right. So what is Monaco Millionaire? Well, basically, it's going to be a piece of software that's going to be trading binary options for you automatically. Why can't this work? Because no piece of software in and of themselves can actually make you rich. All right. It's a fallacy. It doesn't exist. All right. There are programs out there that do assist in this type of thing, and it does work in conjunction with a few other things. And I want to tell you what that is right now. If you want to get into trading, you need to have a mentor first. You need to have somebody that's going to actually show you what to do. Now, you need to be aware of who this person is, not just some person speaking on a voiceover video. And, you know, that is probably the biggest giveaway when somebody doesn't actually come clean about who they are. All right. The second thing you need, other than a mentor, is you need a strategy. So you need somebody who's going to give you that strategy in order to learn how to trade. The third thing you need is an understanding of indicators. So even though you might be given a bot or piece of software that's going to trade for you, that needs to work in conjunction with other things. So, you know, stochastics, Bollinger Bands, candlesticks, and if you don't know what that is, stay away from this type of thing. The fourth thing you need is an understanding of how the markets work. You need to understand that, you know, for instance, America's markets will influence South Africa. You know, when they have some sort of outcome in their market, it's going to eventually catch up with South Africa, and that's going to have an influence on that market. If you don't know how that works or how markets relate to each other, stay away from this type of thing. The fourth thing you need to also have an understanding of is how, like, natural events around the world, like hurricanes and catastrophes, affect your trading. All right, it does affect the market in any market that you're trading, any sort of commodity. All right, so you need to have that under your belt. No piece of software is going to be able to trade for you and make that money automatically. It doesn't exist. The other thing I need to point out is that more often than not, the people that they use in these particular programs, and they use these people to give testimonials, are actors. Now, I cannot find this person on Fiverr, but I've seen her before. I've just downloaded the video, and as you can see, this is the actual video, and she is an actress. Believe me, I know this because I've done research on these types of programs all the time, and you can actually find them at a place called Fiverr.com, where you can pay these people $5 to give testimonials. Now, just because I can't find her doesn't mean to say she doesn't exist. They very often take their videos down for a while, but I've seen her before. I don't know exactly where I've seen her before, but I have seen her. All right. That's probably one of the biggest flags you need to be aware of. These are not real people that actually own these accounts. All right. Now, just for clarification purposes and for, you know, this is my opinion. You don't have to take my word for it, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Another thing you need to be aware of is that whenever you get into any sort of trading deal, number one thing they teach you is never be forced into any sort of decision. So you come to a page here, and it's really just market driven. Basically, what's going to happen is the person that brought you to this page is going to make, like, let's say you put $250 into a brokerage account, which you will. It's not free. You've got to put money into a brokerage account. The affiliate that referred you to this page is going to get the equal amount from the brokerage. So if you put $250 in that account, what's going to happen is that brokerage account is going to fund that affiliate with $250 as well. That's how these programs work. All right. How do I know this? Because I've been in the industry quite a while, and I know how marketing works. I know how trading works. And this is what happens. It happens time and time again. I've had so many of my friends been influenced by this type of program. Now, the other thing here that also shows me that this isn't legit, or at least very dicey, is this countdown when it says 6 slots still available. The truth is, if I refresh this page, it's just going to go back up to a higher number, which tells me they're just lying to you. There's no, 25 spots available, however the amount is. It's going to be up for a while. And I've been doing reviews on programs like these for a long time. If I refresh this page, like over here, watch what happens. Well, actually, it's just going to ask me to go ahead and do that. So what I'll do is I'll just go to this review page again. Here it is, 19 slots available. These are all driven by affiliate programs. And very often when that happens, there's no emphasis given on training or anything. So you need to be aware of that, all right? Now, if you're absolutely hell-bent on getting into this industry, my advice to you would be go to an offline school. Go speak to financial advisors, go to your banks and ask them to point you out to a school that will teach trading. Banks will have that information where you can actually go and speak to somebody who's actually in this industry. Go to an offline school like I did. I went to an offline school to learn how to trade. I learned about indicators, trends, stochastics, that sort of thing. And that's how I started to get into the trade. That's what I would advise you to do. Now, if you want to, you can click off this video and go away. I'll give you something else if you want, and that is that I also teach people how to make money online from home. I do it full time. I live in South Africa. I live in a third world country, and I can make it. If I can make it, you can make it. The only thing is I need people who are serious, who want to actually build a business online. And if you are interested in that, what I would encourage you to do is to go ahead and click on the link below that says takeopportunities.com. Go ahead and click on that link, and you'll actually see, you'll be taken to a page where you'll see me, and you'll also see proof of what I do for a living. I also want to point out that the people that are in this business are real. They're not actors. I know these people personally. I've met them personally, and just to verify that they're not actors at all. All right. Every single person you'll see in that system is real. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, go ahead, click on the link below that says takeopportunities.com, and hopefully I'll see you on the inside. I'll see you at the top. Cheers, guys. You have a great day, and I hope this has been helpful. If for anything else, just to warn you against programs like this. All right, so have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.